Hey everyone, it's Dr. Aisha here. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that affects everyone who eats: harmful chemicals commonly found in processed or packaged foods. We're talking about those sneaky ingredients that can have some not-so-pleasant effects on your health. Now, I'm all about balance. I enjoy a good burger and fries, just like anyone else. But knowledge is power. By understanding what's in our food, we can make informed choices to protect our health in the long run. Let's get started. First up, we're tackling sodium nitrite and sodium nitrate. These are often found in processed meats like bacon, hot dogs, sausages, those guilty pleasures. The problem is, when these chemicals are heated to high temperatures, like when you're grilling that hot dog, they can form compounds called nitrosamines. And guess what? Nitrosamines have been linked to an increased risk of certain cancers, especially colorectal cancer. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a barbecue again, but moderation and awareness are key. Look for brands that use natural curing processes without nitrates or nitrites, and remember, everything in moderation. Next, let's talk about monosodium glutamate, better known as MSG. You'll find this flavor enhancer lurking in all sorts of processed foods: flavored snacks, instant noodles, soups, those convenient frozen meals. While it ramps up the taste, it might come with a side of unwanted effects for some people. We're talking headaches, nausea, and that infamous Chinese restaurant syndrome, characterized by tingling, numbness, and even chest pain in some cases. The science is still out on exactly how MSG affects the body, but if you're sensitive, it's best to steer clear. Always check those ingredient lists. Now let's talk sugar, specifically high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. This sweetener is like the king of processed foods, found in everything from sodas and candies to breads and condiments. The problem with HFCS is that our bodies metabolize it differently than regular sugar. It's like hitting the fast-forward button on those metabolic processes, leading to a rapid spike in blood sugar and wreaking havoc on your system over time. We're talking increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and even heart disease. So next time you're reaching for that sugary drink or processed snack, think twice and opt for healthier whole food alternatives. Let's be honest, those brightly colored candies and cereals are pretty appealing, but those vibrant hues often come from artificial food dyes. We're talking red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. The list goes on. While they might make food look more appealing, they've been linked to some concerning health issues, particularly in children. Studies have shown a connection between artificial food dyes and hyperactivity, attention problems, and even behavioral issues. And some studies suggest a potential link to certain cancers. Do we really want to gamble with our health for a little extra color? Choose naturally vibrant foods like fruits and vegetables instead. Ever wonder how those chips stay so crispy and that butter stays fresh for so long? Say hello to butylated hydroxyanisole, or BHA, and butylated hydroxytoluene, or BHT, two common preservatives found in a wide range of processed foods. While they might prevent spoilage, they've also raised some red flags in the health department. Both BHA and BHT are suspected carcinogens, meaning they have the potential to cause cancer. In fact, they're banned in several countries due to these concerns. So check those labels and opt for fresher options whenever possible. Here's a scary thought: that bread you're eating might contain a chemical that's banned in many countries. I'm talking about potassium bromate, an additive used to improve dough texture and rise. The problem is, potassium bromate has been identified as a carcinogen, potentially increasing the risk of certain cancers. Many countries have banned its use altogether, but it's still lurking in some baked goods in the United States. Check those labels carefully and choose bread brands that are potassium bromate-free. Next up is propylgalate, another preservative commonly found in processed meats, soups, and even chewing gum. While it helps prevent those products from going rancid, it also has the potential to disrupt our hormones. Hormones are like chemical messengers in our bodies, controlling everything from growth and development to metabolism and reproduction. Disrupting this delicate balance can have a cascade of negative effects on our health. So, be mindful of propylgalate and choose fresh whole foods whenever possible. You've probably heard about trans fats, those sneaky fats that are formed when liquid oils are turned into solid fats through a process called hydrogenation. They're found in all sorts of processed foods, from margarine and baked goods to fried foods and snack foods. The problem with trans fats is that they raise your LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and lower your HDL cholesterol, the good cholesterol. This double whammy spells bad news for your heart, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. This one might surprise you. Propylene glycol, a chemical found in frosting, salad dressings, and even some ice creams, is also a common ingredient in antifreeze. Now, before you swear off frosting forever, it's important to note that the levels used in food are generally considered safe. However, at high levels, propylene glycol can be toxic, potentially causing skin irritation, respiratory problems, and even neurological issues. It's best to be mindful of your intake and choose foods with natural ingredients whenever possible. Sodium benzoate and potassium benzoate are common preservatives found in a variety of processed foods and beverages, including soft drinks, juices, and pickles. They're generally considered safe on their own, but things get a little dicey when they're combined with vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. In the presence of vitamin C and under certain conditions, like exposure to heat or light, these benzoates can convert into benzene, a known carcinogen. Ever heard of azocarbonomide? Probably not, but you've probably eaten it if you've consumed commercially prepared bread, bagels, or pizza dough. This chemical is used as a bleaching agent and dough conditioner, but it's also found in, wait for it, yoga mats and shoe soles. It's earned the nickname yoga mat chemical, and for good reason. ADA has been linked to respiratory issues, allergies, and other health concerns. In fact, it's banned in Europe and Australia. Carrageinan is a common additive derived from seaweed that's used as a thickener and emulsifier in a wide range of foods, including plant-based milks, deli meats, and yogurt. While it's derived from a natural source, that doesn't mean it's harmless. Carrageinan has been linked to gut inflammation, digestive problems, and even an increased risk of certain cancers in some studies. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin are often touted as healthier alternatives to sugar, promising guilt-free sweetness. But are they really that good for you? The research is mixed, but some studies suggest that artificial sweeteners can disrupt our gut bacteria, interfere with metabolism, and potentially increase the risk of certain health problems, including cancer. Aluminum is a metal that's naturally present in the environment, but it's also added to certain processed foods in the form of additives like sodium aluminum sulfate. You'll find these additives in processed cheese, baking powder, and even some pickled foods. While the levels in food are generally considered safe, there's growing concern about the potential neurotoxic effects of aluminum accumulation in the body. Last but not least, we have tertiary butyl hydroquinone, or TBHQ, a common preservative found in instant noodles, frozen snacks, and crackers. It's an antioxidant that helps prevent rancidity, but it's also been linked to some concerning health effects in animal studies. We're talking liver enlargement, convulsions, and even the development of tumors. Thanks for watching. Remember, being aware of these harmful chemicals can help you make healthier choices. By reading labels carefully, choosing whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible, and being mindful of your intake, you can minimize your exposure to these potentially harmful additives and protect your health in the long run. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health tips. Stay healthy, everyone. You're watching Dare Kitchen Karan.